Pedro, and I'm the director of Fefu and Her Friends by María, Irene, Fornés. Fefu and Her Friends is a fantastical romp through a house in New England in 1935 where all of these female arts educators and innovators are meeting to talk about education and how they can change it. I think what's most interesting about this play is that Fornés kind of sets you up for what you would think would be a 1935 naturalist sofa play, and it is anything but that. It's constantly subverting our expectations, really leaking into a world of chaos and mayhem, and I think that really reflects the subject matter, and that's what's most exciting about staging it. María, Irene Fornés set this play in 1935, which is a really fascinating time period. It's post-World War I, post-suffragettes, post the Depression, and it's also kind of known as a time that was a void in feminism, which is really interesting. What people don't usually talk about this time period is that women were sort of just starting to get into the workforce and understand what kind of options were available to them for their lives. They were not being told anymore that this was the one path that we have to take, and I think that's how this play really connects to 2016. This is a group of women who are trying to understand how to best live their lives and what's going to make them the most fulfilled. One of the best parts of Fefu, working with the actors, is that we hit so many pieces of text that are so confusing and contrary to what we want to believe and want to feel, and I always tell the actors that a lesser playwright would have given us straightforward answers, would have given us easy text, but Fornés doesn't give us an easy way out. The exciting thing about doing this play at Sarah Lawrence is that I've never been part of a community full of so many activists, so many people who want to make change, who want to be heard, who want to make things better for the entire community, and that's completely what this play is about. And it doesn't just look at activism and women's rights and transgender rights in a superficial way. It really looks at the complicated issues, the thoughts that we have that are scary within ourselves, the shame that we feel about things that we think, and I think that this is the kind of community who can really critically look at a play like this and not only ask each other questions, but ask ourselves questions about what we think and what we know and what we believe, and I think this is the perfect place for that. I think our audiences should have no idea what to expect when they come see this play. I think that we have our audience walking into a living room and it feels like a really naturalistic setting, but we have a double-barrel shotgun, and we have a water fight, and there's a dead rabbit, and we're bringing the audience all throughout the house, bringing them outside. Our location's constantly changing, and also I think the style of the play is constantly changing as Fornés would want it to. You can catch Fefu and Her Friends November 3rd and 4th at 7 p.m. and November 6th at 2 p.m. in Westlands on the Sarah Lawrence campus.